Hello, welcome to Beyond Skin Deep, Personalizing Skincare with Genetic Insights. My name is Adair Anderson. I'm a registered and licensed dietitian nutritionist, and today I'm excited to tell you about a new product offering from Vibrant Wellness, the Regenere skincare line. As you know, Vibrant started as a lab company. As you may not know, Vibrant recently launched a personalized supplement. With Regenere, we're adding a cosmeceutical, both of which support Vibrant's 2024 vision, which is to optimize health and promote longevity. Before we dive in, here are a few housekeeping items. Yes, this webinar is being recorded and you will receive a copy of the recording. If you have any questions during the presentation, please send them via the Q&A and we will answer them at the end of the presentation. Here's our agenda. First, I'll tell you why Vibrant decided to get into skincare. Then we'll go over the product details. I'll give you a short skin tutorial to make sure we're all on the same page. Then we'll discuss the purity, safety, and efficacy of the skincare ingredients. You'll hear about patient results. Then we'll discuss the target audience and end with pricing and the opportunity for profit. Now let's discuss why Vibrant is getting into the skincare space. The goal of our recently launched NutriPro's longevity program is to optimize cellular nutrition to the core via personalized supplements. In other words, it optimizes from the inside out. To complement this, Vibrant created Regenere, which helps optimize from the outside in. You could say they go hand in hand. One of the benefits in the NutriPro's longevity program is feeling younger, having more energy, better cognition. But in addition to feeling younger, many people want to look younger too. Vibrant's new Regenere skincare line helps you look the way you feel. Whatever age you looked your best, maybe your 20s, maybe your 30s, Regenere will help you get closer to it. This is because Regenere's powerful active ingredients, including clinically validated peptides, antioxidants, phospholipids, humectants, and vitamins, helps optimize your unique skin cells. In other words, Regenere brings out the best in your cells, helping you be the best version of yourself, visually speaking. And we know that patients are looking for skincare solutions because when you look good, you feel good. Just think of all the patients you know who get regular manicures, or invest in straightening and whitening their teeth, or who purchase products to reverse male pattern balding. Because, after all, loving your skin isn't vanity, it's sanity. So why is Vibrant in the skincare space? Well, because sometimes if you want something to exist, you have to make it yourself. Which is why I'm so excited to tell you about Regenere and what makes it different than all the other skincare products on the market. Regenere is a fully integrated skincare solution with more than 20 active ingredients, including peptides, antioxidants, phospholipids, humectants, and vitamins that are scientifically validated to target 5 skin aging mechanisms. This is the first and only fully personalized peptide-based serum on the market. Regenere is a cosmeceutical. The term cosmeceutical describes products that are one part cosmetic and part pharmaceutical. Dr. Albert Klingman originally defined cosmeceuticals in 1984 as, quote, a topical preparation that is sold as a cosmetic but has performance characteristics that suggest pharmaceutical action. A modern skincare website states, cosmeceuticals are cosmetic products with biologically active ingredients claiming to enhance skincare efficacy. The Regenere personalized skincare regimen includes 4 components. It starts with an in-depth skin assessment, combines with a skin genetics test to create a personalized online report, and produces 3 skincare products, a face serum, an eye serum, and a skincare supplement. Let's dive into each of these now. After purchase, the patient nearly immediately receives an email with a link to the skin assessment. They click on the hyperlink to complete an in-depth skin health questionnaire. The first question asks them to please upload unfiltered pictures, one front on and the 2 sides, and this is used for face mapping. Vibrant's in-house esthetician will look at the 3 pictures and determine the patient's priority problems. They will use manual scoring on a scale of 1 to 10 of 6 to 8 parameters, including your wrinkles, your laugh line, your worry line, your skin tone, age spots, how puffy your eyes are, and may also assess the amount of sagging. The second skin assessment question is, what is your primary goal for your skin? You can choose all that apply, including UV protection, anti-pigmentation, anti-wrinkling, moisturization, and a radiant complexion. The third skin assessment question is your skin dry? Yes or no? And if yes, how dry is your skin? Choose from mild, very, or extremely. The fourth skin assessment question is, do you have specific oily areas on your face while the rest of your face areas may experience a certain level of dryness? If yes, then it's combinational skin. Question 5, is your skin prone to acne? Yes or no? Question 6, how much sun exposure do you get every day? Choose from less than 1 hour, 1 to 2 hours, or greater than 2 hours daily. Question 7, have you ever or are you currently receiving skin treatments? This is important to know since cosmetic procedures can alter the skin structure and composition, which can in turn affect its ability to absorb and react to skincare products. Question 8, do you have stinging or burning after applying any or most skincare products? Question 9, do you have any of the following? Excessive peeling, excessive scratching, pus and oozing, high risk or family history of skin cancer, or none of the above? If you select anything besides none, you get the message, we highly recommend you see a dermatologist before using this product. And finally, number 10, which environmental factors affect your skin most? Is it sun, humidity, wind and cold, others, or none? So those are the 10 questions of the in-depth skin health questionnaire. Soon after purchase, the patient receives the genetic test in the mail. Now, this is an easy to collect saliva sample. You simply spit in the tube until it reaches the fill line, remove and discard the funnel, then close the tube with a cap until it punctures a stabilizing fluid seal beneath. Once secured tightly, the patient will shake the closed tube vigorously to mix their DNA with the stabilizing fluid. Then they simply ship it back to the lab via the prepaid mailer. 7 days later, they get a personalized report. And just like with the NutriPro's longevity program, this is an interactive online report, not a paper report, which I'll show you in more detail later. The skin genetics test includes 34 SNPs across 5 categories, including pigmentation, UV damage, inflammation, wrinkles, and sagging. As you can see from the sample report on the screen, pigmentation is impacted most by differences in an accumulation of melanin. UV damage is related to the production of pheomelanin. Inflammation can be due to exaggerated cytokine and chemokine production in keratinocytes, and wrinkles are due in part to disrupted collagen metabolism. And finally, sagging can be the result of poor skin elasticity. This slide shows one example SNP from each category and how that variant SNP impacts the skin. For example, if you have the variant SNP for the gene SLC45A2, you're more likely to have darker skin pigmentation. Since not everyone specializes in skincare, we're going to do a quick skin tutorial and return to the slide once we're all on the same page. Skin is the largest organ in the body as it covers the body's entire external surface. It is made up of 3 layers, the epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis. The Regenere report focuses on the dermal epidermal junction instead of the hypodermis because the DEJ, dermal epidermal junction, is the origin of most wrinkles, which we'll get to in a minute. Starting at the top, the epidermis is your outermost layer of skin. It protects your body from harm, keeps the body hydrated, produces new skin cells, and contains melanin, which determines the color of your skin. The newest cells are at the bottom of the epidermis, and the older cells are at the top. In fact, the very top layer is actually just dead cells. This is why microderm abrasion is effective. According to the American Society of Plastic Surgeons, quote, microdermabrasion treatments use a minimally abrasive instrument to gently sand your skin, removing the thicker, uneven outer layer, end quote. For this reason, Regenere and microdermabrasion are great paired together. Microderm removes the old dense skin cells from the top, allowing the powerful active ingredients to more easily penetrate the epidermis. The cells of the epidermis include keratinocytes, melanocytes, Langerhans cells, and Merkel cells. But today, we'll focus only on the keratinocytes and melanocytes. Keratinocytes are the main cell type of the epidermis. As the name implies, keratinocytes produce keratin. You may be familiar with keratin as a protein that helps form hair and nails. But keratin also forms the network of intermediate filaments that provide structure, strength, and resiliency to your skin cells. Keratinocytes are also responsible for the formation of the epidermal water barrier by making and secreting lipids. As the topmost layer, keratinocytes are in direct contact with the environment and play a role in the physical defenses against environmental threats. For example, during the inflammatory phase of healing, keratinocytes act as immunomodulators and help manage inflammation. This is why many of the inflammation SNPs vibrant measures in the skin genetics test impact the amount of inflammatory cytokines your keratinocytes produce, which can result in increased skin inflammation. Moving on to melanocytes. As the name implies here, melanocytes produce melanin, which is responsible for the pigmentation of your skin. UVB light from the sun stimulates melanin secretion, which acts as a built-in sunscreen. Melanin then travels from the melanocytes to neighboring cells in a process called pigment donation. Without going into the scientific details here, pigment donation would be like turning blue by eating a bunch of blueberries. Many of the pigmentation SNPs vibrant measures in the skin genetics test impact the amount and also the type of melanin your melanocytes produce. Indeed, the type of melanin is important. Eumelanin offers protection, whereas pheomelanin generates free radicals in response to those UV rays. In fact, both of the UV damaged SNPs are related to the production of pheomelanin. Now let's turn our attention back to the dermal epidermal junction, or DEJ. Highlighted on this slide is a blue line. As a reminder, the DEJ connects the epidermal layer to the dermis layer below and is the origin of most wrinkles. This is because the structural integrity of the epidermis depends on the integrity of the DEJ. More specifically, the optimal stiffness keeps the dermis and epidermis layers extremely well connected and capable of proper epidermal renewal and regeneration. The stiff connection is accomplished through a network of anchoring molecules called hemidesmosomes. Side note on nomenclature, they're called hemidesmosomes because they resemble half of the desmosome complexes that form cell-cell junctions. The prefix hemi means one half. Also worth noting, desmosomes are in the same category as the tight junctions between your gut epithelial cells. Key point here, many filaments work together to anchor and connect these two layers. Two of the most important filaments are collagen and elastin. Collagen is responsible for tensile strength, and elastin provides elasticity to the skin. On a related note, collagen and elastin are the main filaments, also called fibers, that form the extracellular matrix. In this case, the prefix extra means outside, so the extracellular matrix is actually located outside of the cell. And yes, we're diving into the science just a bit here. The extracellular matrix allows cells to connect to and communicate with each other. Take this 4-cell embryo, for example. Notice how very early on in its existence and its development, these cells are firmly attached to each other. Okay, the key point here is that you need robust collagen and elastin to maintain the DEJ. The DEJ does weaken as you age. Two key factors include slower collagen production and loss of elastin. Put another way, the production and density of collagen and elastin decreases with age and results in sagging and wrinkling. You can think of the DEJ like a cheese layer between two slices of bread. As the cheese layer melts from lack of collagen and elastin, the layers collapse, forming wrinkles. In fact, many of the wrinkle SNPs Vibrant measures in the skin genetics test are related to disrupted collagen metabolism and vitamin A deficiency, since vitamin A can help boost collagen production. Finally, the dermis is where you produce collagen and elastin. It also houses blood vessels, sensory neurons, muscle, sweat glands, hair, and hair follicles. To review, pigmentation, UV damage, oxidative stress, and inflammation happen at the epidermis. The dermis is where collagen and elastin are produced, and the dermal epidermal junction, or DEJ, provides structural support to the epidermis. Looking back at the skin genetics test, these genes should now make more sense. If you have the variant SNP for the gene SLC45A2, you're more likely to have darker skin pigmentation. If you have the variant SNP for gene TNFAIP3, you'll have increased risk for exaggerated chemokine-mediated skin inflammation. The MC1R variant SNP leads to lighter skin, poor tanning ability, and higher risk for UV damage, per the pheomelanin. People with the homozygous variant allele for MMP1 have lower levels of collagen and increased risk of skin wrinkling. And the ELN1 SNP variant has increased risk of skin sagging. Now let's talk about the products that help resolve some of these SNP-related problems. The Regenere personalized skincare regimen includes 3 products: a face serum, an eye serum, and a skincare supplement. The face serum has more than 20 active ingredients, including peptides, highlighted here in bold, antioxidants, humectants, phospholipids, and vitamins that are scientifically validated to target the 5 aging mechanisms. This is the first fully personalized peptide-based serum on the market, meaning the peptides included in the serum are based on your skin genetics, your answers to the in-depth questionnaire, and what issues the esthetician identifies in your pictures. Note that all Vibrant sales reps do have access to this ingredient list via the sample interactive report, so reach out to your sales rep for a personalized tutorial. We will do a deep dive on the peptides in a minute, but first I wanted to highlight a notable ingredient Vibrant uses in the face and eye serum: hyaluronic acid. As you may already know, hyaluronic acid is a gooey, slippery substance that your body produces naturally. Many body care products contain hyaluronic acid because it makes your skin flexible. Chemically speaking, hyaluronic acid consists of repeating units of glucuronic acid and N-acetylglucosamine that are linked together in alternating bonds. Based on the number of the repeating units, hyaluronic acid is generally divided into 3 categories. Low molecular weight contains 6 to 200 kilodaltons, medium contains 200 to 1,000, and high molecular weight has over 1,000 kilodaltons. Now, sodium hyaluronate is the sodium salt form of hyaluronic acid, and Vibrant uses this form of hyaluronic acid because of its enhanced stability and also solubility. Note that its small molecular size, less than 100 kilodaltons, enables it to effectively penetrate the skin. So it's really the best one to use for skincare products. In addition to sodium hyaluronate, the eye serum includes the maximum concentration of available eye peptides to give you the maximum effect. Notice how many more peptides, again in bold here, are included in the eye serum compared to the face serum. The skincare supplement includes ingredients like arginine and citrulline, which are vasodilators that help increase blood flow to your skin. The better your blood flow, the better your chances of absorbing the face and eye serum peptides into your body and into your cells. In other words, the skincare supplement boosts the action of the face and eye serum. For best results, apply the face and eye serum every night prior to sleep after cleansing your face. Regener includes 30 milliliters of face serum and instructs patients to use half to 1 milliliter per day, so it will last a month, possibly more. Regener includes 20 milliliters of eye serum and instructs patients to use less than half a ml per day, so it will also last at least a month. For both, please encourage patients to use within 3 months, and this is because Regener is not full of preservatives like many other skincare products. Which leads us right into product purity. Vibrant makes the face and eye serum in our GMP certified lab following ISO standards. As a personalized product, the serum creation begins only after we receive the sample and questionnaire, so everything's made fresh. The base of most skincare products is water, and Vibrant starts with 100% ultra pure water. Now, you may be wondering, what is ultra pure water? Well, if you do a web search for different types of pure water for the lab, you'll learn that ultra pure or type 1 grade water is required for advanced analytical procedures like inductively coupled plasma mass spectrometry, or ICP-MS, which Vibrant uses for our heavy metals tests. So, the best, cleanest water that we use for our lab equipment is the same water we use as a base for the face and eye serum. Additionally, we source pure ingredients from reputable companies, and we do not include parabens. The products are additionally analyzed using our mass spec technology to ensure they contain no environmental toxins, no mycotoxins, and no heavy metals. The face and eye serum includes scientifically validated ingredients. While the peptides Vibrant uses are not new, they've actually been around a while. What's unique about Regenere is that Vibrant includes more peptides than any other skincare products I was able to find online. And they use therapeutic concentrations to promote optimal skin vitality and resilience. The peptides target a minimum of 5 skin aging mechanisms to maximize combined efforts, including anti-wrinkle peptides, anti-sagging peptides, under-eye peptides, anti-inflammatory peptides, photo-aging brightening peptides, and antioxidants. So let's take a deeper dive into the actual peptides. Peptides are a growing and clinically validated strategy in cosmeceuticals for 2 reasons. One, they are small molecules which easily penetrate the skin, and 2, they are able to communicate directly with skin cells. More on this in a bit. First, compare the size of the single amino acid lysine versus the 10-mer peptide angiotensin. The mer refers to the number of residues in the peptide, so 10-mer means it contains 10 amino acids. Now compare the 10-mer peptide to the protein IgG, which contains over 300 amino acids. As you can see, proteins are huge, thus have a difficult time entering the skin. In contrast, both peptides and single amino acids can easily enter the skin. However, only peptides can communicate directly with skin cells. This is because all skin cells have membrane receptors for peptides. Think of it this way. Amino acids are like the letters of the alphabet, but peptides are like words and short phrases. They can tell the cell what to do. For example, hexapeptide 4 stimulates collagen production and enhances skin repair processes to reduce the appearance of wrinkles. Vibrant currently has access to over 50 peptides to choose from when creating personalized face serum formulations. What's listed on the screen is really only half of that, but don't worry, a full list will be sent to you after the webinar. Additionally, Vibrant includes ingredients to increase penetration of the peptides, and these are highlighted on the screen in the golden brown. One example is the lipid palmitoyl. Most peptides are hydrophilic or water-loving, since they exist in the watery compartments of the body. However, as we learned during the skin tutorial, keratinocytes make and secrete lipids to form the epidermal water barrier, making it very difficult for watery things to get into your body and skin. Adding a palmitoyl lipid head to the peptide helps it better penetrate your skin, which is why these are called absorption enhancers. I'd like to spend a little time telling you about the method of action for each of the skin supporting categories. The anti-wrinkle peptides have effects similar to Botox and help smooth wrinkles while preserving facial expressions. These peptides have also been shown to enhance collagen production and prevent its breakdown. Remember that collagen is an important part of the DEJ, helping prevent your cheese layer from melting. Anti-inflammatory peptides help reduce redness and strengthen the skin's natural defenses, restoring barrier function and optimizing natural repair processes. Anti-sagging peptides lift and reshape facial contours while promoting elastin growth. They've been shown to improve nutrient distribution, support fibril formation, and organize collagen to rejuvenate skin suppleness, help rebuild the skin's deepest layers and enhance skin tone, firmness, and flexibility. The under-eye peptides help reduce the volume of under-eye bags by enhancing lymphatic circulation and reducing water retention. They also diminish dark circles, smooth under-eye areas, and shrink eye bag volume. Photoaging brightening peptides help protect your skin from sun-related aging, thus protecting your DNA. These peptides are essential in reducing signs of UV damage. Finally, antioxidants provide protection and promote detoxification by neutralizing free radicals and repairing damage. For fun, let's take a closer look at the Botox-like peptide, pentapeptide-18. Pentapeptide-18 results in relaxation of the facial expression muscles and thus a reduction of expression wrinkles. The scientific paper cited below states that while the efficacy of this molecule is inferior to Botox injections, it is absolutely free from side effects, reducing wrinkles while preserving facial expressivity. The researchers also point out that it would be possible to increase the efficacy by combining it with other Botox-like peptides, stating, quote, even if the cellular pathway action is different, the benefits would be more visible. So combining peptides generally results in better results. One vibrant advantage is the number of peptides included in the Regenere skincare line. Just look at all those peptides highlighted in bold on this screen. The average Regenere serum contains 25 peptides. In contrast, most other products contain only 2 or 3 peptides. 8th Day, perhaps our closest competitor, has only 12, and their peptides aren't even customized. More on this in a bit. Vibrant did file a patent on Regenere. This patent is based on the kind of molecules included in the combination and at the specific dosage we use to result in the functionality it provides. Vibrant also plans to formulate new peptides using the platform we currently use to make our peptide-based antibody tests. Now for a powerful demonstration of patient outcomes. A group of patients used the Regenere personalized skincare regimen for a month. At the 4-week interval, patients self-assessed the efficacy of the Regenere face and eye serum. Here's what they had to say. 97% agreed their skin had more volume and hydration. 100% agreed their skin was more firm and tight. 94% agreed the serum helped smooth their fine lines and wrinkles. 100% agreed their skin was brighter and more radiant. 100% agreed their face had more glow in the morning. And remember, instructions say apply at night, so this makes sense that patients are waking up looking great. And 97% agreed their under-eye puffiness was reduced. When your patients see huge improvements in their skin and want to purchase another 3 months' worth of Regenere, Vibrant will send them a second follow-up questionnaire, ask them to upload new photos, and provide feedback on the eye serum and their personalized face serum. Now, let's discuss how to identify ideal patients by answering the question, who is the target patient audience here? The first type of patient that comes to mind is the patient who wants to look younger. Maybe they just turned 40, like me, and are feeling older. Maybe they are still young but want to prevent or slow the aging process. The second type of patient is one who wants to reduce their toxic burden. Maybe they just did a total tox burden test and realized they have high exposure to parabens from their body care products. Or maybe they've got sensitive skin and can't handle most skincare products. Or maybe they're chronically ill and you know that reducing their total toxic burden will help them heal. The selling points here include that Regenere is a clean product, doesn't have any toxins. You could even say something like, hey, I know you're trying to reduce your total toxic burden. Why not invest in a clean product personalized for your skin genetics and lifestyle? According to a 2023 study, the average woman uses 12 different personal care products containing 168 unique chemicals each day. And while the European Union places restrictions on 1,328 chemicals from use in cosmetics due to concerns about cancer, genetic mutation, or reproductive or developmental harm, the FDA in America restricts only 11 chemicals in cosmetics. Therefore, skincare products are one of the main sources of toxins most people put on their body. The third type of patient is one who wants to enhance or layer their skincare treatments. Remember, microdermabrasion removes the old dead skin cells from the top, allowing the peptides to more easily penetrate the epidermis. Pricing. The regular price of the Regenere skincare starter, which includes the genetics test and 3 skincare products, is $600. Good news for those who act quickly, it is on sale for only $300 until the end of the year. Don't miss out on this phenomenal sale. When the patient is ready to purchase another 3 months of Regenerate, they will have 3 options. They can buy the face serum for $200, the eye serum for $150, or the face serum, eye serum, and skincare supplement for $400. Note that the skincare supplement is only available with purchase of the face and eye serum. If desired, patients can sign up for a Regenerate subscription via your WellPros store. For those who don't know, WellPros is a cutting-edge e-commerce site customized for your practice where patients can purchase testing and your services directly. If you're interested in setting up a WellPro store or you just want to learn more, visit wellpros.com. I also encourage you to reach out to your sales rep for more information. Moving on to the profit opportunity. Vibrant encourages a 20% markup on the Regenerate starter package. Since wholesale is $600 on this item, that would mean selling it for $720 and making a $120 profit per sale. Note this profit will be even greater while the starter product is on promo sale for only $300. Since we anticipate patients will see huge improvements in their skin and want to set up a subscription, buying quarter after quarter, we recommend marking up the Regenerate maintenance package by 50%. Since wholesale is $400 on this item, that would mean selling it for $600 and making $200 in profit per sale. Use the same markup for patients who buy just the face serum or just the eye serum. So $200 becomes $300 with $100 profit for the face serum, and $150 becomes $225 with a $75 profit per eye serum. As you know, most skincare lines require you to purchase at least $5,000 worth of products to keep in inventory. Since Regenerate is made to order, there is no inventory requirement, therefore no out-of-pocket risk. Now let's talk about how Regenerate compares to other skincare products and procedures. There are many direct-to-consumer companies selling peptide-based skincare products. Per the lower right quadrant, most of them do not have a questionnaire or testing. Per the upper right quadrant, a few companies customize their products based on skin questionnaires. For example, cosmeceuticals calls theirs a advanced regimen finder. Paula's Choice has a skin type quiz and a virtual skin analyzer, and Pangea Organics has a skincare routine finder. However, this is customized and not personalized. The only way to personalize skincare is by identifying the patient's skin genetics and analyzing their face photos. I want to point out that per the lower left quadrant, no other companies utilize a genetics test to personalize their products. Now, there are companies offering DNA skin testing. For example, the Australian-based company Skin DNA analyzes 12 functions of your skin DNA using proprietary algorithms to give you recommendations on what products your skin needs. And Dynamic DNA and Affinity DNA also offer skin DNA tests. However, as far as I can tell, none of them offer any skincare products. This makes Regenerate the first fully personalized peptide-based serum on the market. So what's the cost comparison? Well, if you compare the cost per milliliter, Vibrant comes in 9th of the 10 face serum products. Note here that our closest competitor costs more per milliliter despite having fewer peptides and lacking personalization. When you compare the cost per milliliter per peptide, Vibrant comes in first of 10. Note the face serum has an average of 25 peptides. However, young people with very little damage or no complaint of wrinkles or skin sagging will likely get fewer peptides than older individuals who do complain of wrinkles and sagging and dark spots and eye bags. And this is because there's really no reason to give peptides you don't need. Instead, Vibrant focuses on giving therapeutic concentrations of the correct peptides for each patient. In addition to direct competitors who sell face serums, I also want to share some of Vibrant's indirect competitors. Indirect competitors are products lacking peptides and procedures like Botox and fillers. For those who don't yet know, Botox and fillers are two types of injectables. Botox is used to reduce fine lines and wrinkles by paralyzing underlying muscles, and fillers are used to fill in wrinkles. Now, keep in mind that neither of these procedures last very long, so must be repeated on a regular basis. Products lacking peptides rely on other skin-supporting ingredients like tretinoin, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. As a reminder here, the Regenere face serum includes sodium hyaluronate, the most easily absorbed form of hyaluronic acid. Before we end, I want to highlight all the amazing resources Vibrant created to help educate on and sell this exciting new skincare line. Here's a patient flyer. Here's a one-pager. Here's the peptide list. There's also ready-to-use content for your WellPros store. Here's the Regenere template for your WellPros store. And if you use email marketing, here are ready-to-use scripts introducing patients to Regenere with the subject, Where Beauty Meets Science. For those using social media, here are ready-to-use social posts and 4 ready-to-use stories. Last but not least, I'd like to give you a demo of the personalized report. Here's what the interactive online report looks like. It defaults to the recommendation tab where you can view the application instructions. Continue scrolling down to look at the ingredients for both the face serum and eye serum. It defaults to the peptides, but you can also view all the ingredients here. If you want to just view the key supporting ingredients, aka the peptides, you can click that button. Continuing to scroll down, you'll see the supplement section. Click View Supplement Facts to view the ingredients, the amount per serving, and the number of capsules per serving, as well as the capsules per container. You can also read why you'll love it, how to use it, along with the ingredients and why they're included. Scrolling back to the top, you can also click on the Summary tab to view all of the genetic SNPs that were tested. For the epidermis, you can click View More to view them all here. For the dermal epidermal junction, as well as the dermis. At the bottom of this tab, you can view your facial skin assessment to learn how the esthetician ranked your skin tone, your worry lines, your wrinkles, your age spots, your laugh lines, along with your eye puffiness. Scrolling back to the top, clicking on the Results tab, you can view your actual SNP results. Here you can view the SNP ID, the reference allele, and whether or not you have the SNP mutation in one or both copies of the gene. And also, what happens if you have a mutant, also called the variant SNP. The reference refers to the wild type or ancestral allele, which many people have. If you have 2 copies of the reference allele, you have the lowest risk. If you have 2 copies of the variant or mutant allele, you have the highest risk of this happening to you. And if you have 1 copy of each, it usually means you have moderate risk of experiencing the symptoms listed under what happens. And that's your interactive online report. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn about Vibrant's new and exciting personalized skincare regimen, Regenere. Now, let us know if you have any questions.